From Las Vegas, Sandy Kastel and Friends.
To Sandy Kastel and Friends, produced by Michael Leonetti. Sandy Kastel has been entertaining audiences for years on stage, screen, radio, and television. And for the next 60 minutes, she'll be talking with local and international performers, artists, authors, celebrities, and more, with special features like women.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you,
Good morning.
Sam? We got a packed house today.
This is Sandy Kastel live from Canyongate Country Club.
Yeah, nice to have a buck, huh?
Yeah, I'm here with Jim Sherrouse. He was talking about all the new members that are coming in because of our last event that we did here, Michael.
Yes, I know. Jim Sherrouse is one of the finest. I love Jimmy. I love Jimmy with all my heart and soul. Jimmy, Coco Pop, Jimmy Pop. Why did I say that? I have no idea.
Well, he called me especially to come over because he wanted to give me a special thank you, and so I had to come over. And he just wanted to say thank you to you, Michael, and to myself, and to the band, Dick Kastel Big Band, and all the performers that performed with us that day. The Las Vegas Follies, we had Peter Pavone, we had Mark Giobbe, and of course, the legendary Jimmy Mullador.
Yeah, he's a legend, too, in his own mind. I love Jimmy.
Well, he is a legend.
He's listening in.
He's a legend here in Las Vegas, that's for sure, because he was over at the Las Vegas Hilton, and he was the entertainment director over there when they still had real live entertainment directors.
There's only a handful of people left, like myself and Jeannie Bry, and only a handful of people that are still punching away. You know, that's what we're doing. You know what I mean?
Is amazing, isn't she?
Jeannie Bry, I remember her as a kid. I used to watch her when I was a very small boy. I used to go to the burlesque show, and Jeannie would come out with them tassels. No, I'm thinking of Louise Bry. I'm sorry. Bryer's Ice Cream.
Entirely different person.
I know.
Now you know what?
Well, Jeannie and I have known each other for a while. I mean, she's been with WEMA for ever since the beginning, right?
Yeah,
Jeannie?
I was there when you were founding it. That's true.
Right.
That's right.
Well, I'm opening my own organization.
Excuse me, Michael.
Sure.
Back in
Can't get a friggin' word in.
2011, we started having our meetings. And then, of course, our incorporation and everything came through the January of 2012. So, yeah, Jeannie was there at the beginning. Yeah.
Marvelous. Well,
so now, Jeannie,
that's great.
You brought a special guest for us today.
Well, we're going to have to call him up because
I know
the wheelchair wheels go rolling. But Don Hill was celebrating his 93rd birthday, and we're going to do a big shindig tomorrow night at the Italian American Club.
93 years old.
Same age as your father.
And he still plays fabulously, which is really exciting. He's having some problems getting up, getting down, and moving. But playing, he sounds awesome. And we're going to have a swing dancing contest with celebrity judges. We're going to have all sorts. Oh, and it's going to stream live. If you can't get to the Italian American Club, it will be on demand, available free for a month. And it'll be live streaming as well over the internet. So
where's it going to be live streaming?
Well, Alex DeJesus is our videographer, and he's going to be putting it on his site. And hopefully we can put it on the speakeasyswingers.com as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And also, of course, we've got the great Vegas Underground.
Unwrapped.
Vegas Underground. Yeah, the Vegas Underground. Them two guys are here.
They're underground, they're secret, they're hidden, and they are...
They're underground, boy, let me tell you. Vegas under wrap.
How are they doing?
Where are
they?
We're here. We're actually splitting up our show tomorrow night. Aaron's going to be in studio while I'm going over to the Italian American Club and do our interviews. Cammy will be on the camera, and we're also going to try to hook up with Don and get him a small interview to air live. We did the Don Hill show for about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and he is absolutely one of my inspirations in life today.
Well, that's great. And, WEMA, part of WEMA is mentoring, and he's been a big mentor himself, like you said. That's what is so important, because all of us in our lives, as we're starting out, need people around us that will mentor us to help us to achieve the success that it is that we want to do, and and achieve what it is our goals are as far as being performers, whether we're in business or performers or whatever we're doing.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's great. What's the matter, Michael?
Nothing. I'm letting you talk because you always bust my hump every time I come in. I want to say something. You tell me to be quiet.
Well, only when you're walking all over me.
Oh, well, excuse me. You've been walking all over me since I met you.
Oh, brump.
Hopefully it was.
I'm looking at Aaron Phillips.
Heels, right, of course.
Aaron Phillips is growing his hair. And he's growing his beard.
Growing his hair?
Yep. And I said, what are you doing, buddy? And he said, Mike, tell him what it is.
Month of November is No Shave Month for men to bring awareness to men's health issues like prostate cancer. And
are you going to start doing a comb over?
No, it was the comb over that actually caused me to shave the head at first. So I'll reshave before I comb over.
My Uncle Frank had the prettiest set of hair I've ever seen. And when he died, we unraveled he had one hair. He wrapped around his head. It was 763 feet long. And he wrapped it.
I think Trump has been accused of that.
Who?
Trump.
Oh,
Donald.
Listen, I talked to Don last night. He called me on the phone. And Don said to me, Mike, what are you up to? And Don's I love Don. And we were just BSing. And I said, Don, you need a few dollars. You all right? He said, yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah, you wouldn't love him if you're on the other side of the table and he says, you're fired.
That's right. That's true.
Well, if he fired me, I would suggest for him not to start his car. Okay? Trust me when I'm telling you.
Trust me, he says.
Wait
a minute. Is Laura there?
Mm-hmm. I'm here.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Hi, Laura.
Good morning.
You got to jump in there with this crowd. You never know. You got to. So how are you, Laura?
I'm fabulous. Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited. Roxy Davis had told me about her doing the article for you guys. She's got a column in your magazine.
Oh, she sure does. We love Roxy.
She's adorable.
Yeah, and, I also host. I'm her co-host on every Friday.
You're her co-host?
I am. Yeah, we have a brand new segment actually from 5 to 6 on Fridays on Vegas All Net Radio, but all about fashion.
And what's it called? All Fashion?
It's still the 702 Rock Show.
Right.
But we are going to highlight all fashion and health and fitness, everything going on here in Vegas.
Is she trying to copy me or what? Listen, I got to tell you, she better be careful.
Girl, you better talk to her about that.
Well, you got her.
I'm the one that told her about the Stay Fit and Fabulous Forever.
Easy,
and
honey.
her to come on my show and be part of that. So she better not be trying to steal it from me.
Well, Gene Davis. Is it Gene Davis, her boyfriend?
Gene Woods.
Gene Woods.
Gene
Davis.
Woods.
What's the difference? I got the first name right. He loves her so much. Have you seen him?
Yes.
He is crazy.
Oh, yeah, they're an adorable couple.
We'll be seeing them Saturday at the racetrack, as I understand you're going to be there, too.
Yeah, I was challenged by Diane Fox's husband.
Boxcar.
But he doesn't like me, this guy, for some reason, and he wants to stick my 62-year-old.
You named him. It was Bobcat, but you named him Boxcar.
I know. It was
Boxcar Willie.
Then it was Boxcar, and then it's somewhere else he's known as the something else man.
Alan Michaels?
The Gas Man.
So they challenged me to do a go-kart. Now, last time I was out there, I did 3 laps, and that was enough for me. I mean, it was a lot. I did 3 laps. Now, they're talking about 10 laps.
This is a go-kart?
You get out of those cars,
it ain't no joke.
All over. You're like still
no
vibrating.
joke. I'm telling you.
I raced a kart car at 137
Did
miles
you
an hour.
really, Jeannie?
And I did a ride-along at 170.
Wow.
And you know what?
Oh, yeah.
It's more fun to drive because you have something to hold on and you don't get a stitch in your
Jeannie,
side.
did you do that out here at the raceway at the track out here?
The Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Really? I had a lot of fun,
I did that out here, too. With, who's the guy? Jim,
I did it with Driving 101, but there's also Richard Petty, and there's also
Richard Petty. Yeah, I did it with the Richard Petty experience.
Well, I got a call from Mario Andretti this morning. And he said to me, how you doing, Mike? I said, you need a few dollars. He said,
bye. Right.
It's a funny thing today. I went to Smith's, our sponsor, and I seen a bunch of guys with ties around, walking around.
Huh?
And they were all from corporate. So I and I introduced myself to them. And they said, "Oh, you're Chef Mike." I go, "Yeah." I said, "The sign outside." And I was telling them how wonderful And it's such a great honor to have a multi-billion-dollar company sponsor you. It's really, really nice. And our television show is going to be before Thanksgiving. That's our first show out of the chute. And then the second show is going to be the concert that Sandy and I did with Peter Pavone and Mark Jehovy and Rich Rizzo and the girls. And it's going to be, honey, what's the channels? Jeannie was asking me.
Oh, you would have to ask me that. It's 22, 24, and
Channel
those
6.
are on Channel 6. Also, some others. It's also going to be in 35,000 hotel rooms here in Las Vegas.
Well,
Can you watch it online?
I guess you can.
Oh, of course, yeah, and it'll be online too, yeah.
Well, the thing is, we got over 270,000 viewers. So anytime somebody watches and you get an advertiser that comes in, as you well know, because I used to have Las Vegas Image Magazine, I was 150,000 in distribution. So I would say to a customer, I says, if 10% look at your ad and 1% buys the product, it paid for what I'm charging you. So it's volume. You have to have volume. If you don't have volume in any business that you're out there, forget about it. Like here, we're the #1 radio show. We're 90,000 listeners, the #1 talk radio show in Las Vegas, KLAV, and we're very proud of that.
I'm
We
sure
started with
Laura
3 people.
knows about this too. Lori, because of the magazine that she's got, doing advertisers. Having advertisers.
Yeah, I mean, we you know what? I'm so very blessed that we've had such an outpouring of support from the community as far as advertisers go. But we're always looking for more. So,
What's the name of your magazine?
the name of the magazine is LV Style Couture. And it's the only magazine here in Vegas that focuses on fashion and only fashion. So it's exciting.
Did you know that John Stiles, our cameraman's a cross-dresser?
Oh, no.
And he loves...
He's a fashionista.
He's a fashionista. No, I'm only teasing you. John Stiles, look at him. He's one of the best. We love him out of all the people. And Brian Seltzer here. Brian, what is it?
Silver.
Brian Seltzer, Brian, whatever this kid's name is. It's immaterial. Bottom line, I'm paying him big money. But anyway, he's
He
great.
doesn't think it's immaterial.
No, I have a good time, and I'm only teasing. See, that's what the antics of this show is all about. Because people will never look at Evan Davis. Look at these two Jew bastards. They would never say anything out of line.
Davis?
Never. Did I say Evan Davis?
You said Evan Davis.
The hell with that
What are
bastard.
you? What are you in the
Ricky
wrong
Cat.
crowd?
Ricky Cat. No. I tease because Evan's a very special friend of ours. He refuses to write about us.
Oh.
He said, the only time I'm going to write about you is when you're dead.
Oh.
Right. And it's going to be in a bit. No,
He
I'm
only
kidding.
writes about certain things.
Yeah. Right. Who's cheating on their wife? Who's fooling around? Who owes money? Right,
No. That's
His
not
jazz
what it's
calendar
about.
is pretty special.
His jazz
it
calendar,
is.
I got the
It's
chills.
so-
He's got over 1 million viewers. 1 million.
Over 1 million?
1 million.
Holy Toledo.
Isn't that incredible?
I can't believe it.
And we're opening
I
a new
don't
place.
believe it. Hi,
The
Jamie. How you
non-Italian
doing?
American Club. The non-Italian American Club for people that are not Italian. That's the place I want to open up because this time I went in, they checked my feet if it was purple.
Well, if you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with none other than Chef Michael. And we got a full house today. We've got the Vegas Unwrapped team of Ricky Cash and Aaron Phillips. Hi, guys. And we've got Jeannie Bry, and we've got Laura Rubelli. And also, we're going to have a special treat because we're going to give a call to
Mr. Don Hill.
Mr. Don Hill, celebrating his 93rd birthday.
Oh, my God.
That's wonderful. So we'll be right back after a message from our sponsors and a very special new jingle that we're going to play for you. It's a theme.
It's a
theme
theme.
song. And it's in the works from Monique Brewster. Yes.
I'll wait up for you,
Kastel and Friends. Here again, your host, Sandy Kastel.
Hi, and welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. Chef Michael.
Yeah.
We have a special treat today. Monique Brewster put together this with her guitarist, Honey. Honey. And so let's play this. It's a theme song that she put together for us. Tune in.
Sandy Kastel Show, 12:30 KLAV. 9 o'clock in the morning, just my radio and me. You've got Chef Michaels with cooking tips. Sandy Kastel
you guys think of that? It's kind of
That's
fun,
swinging.
huh? Yeah, you know.
There's a second side to that.
We're gonna a second side.
Because I love Chef Michael. He's
the
handsome,
morning.
that bald-headed son of a bee. He don't fool around anymore like he used to with you know who we.
Oh, really?
Second verse by Chef Michael.
Some things are better left unsaid.
Shut up, you! I prayed last night. I got on my knees.
Uh-oh.
And I said, now I lay me down to slumber. And
To
I pray to
slumber?
God I hit the number. If I should die before I wake, put a quarter on 208.
Well, we're going to make a special phone call right now, right, Jeannie?
Sounds great
All
to
right,
me.
yeah, and we'll see if that takes a few minutes. Ryan's going to call that. And I'm looking here at it's swing dancing time, the Swanky Supper Club Soiree.
Oh, not the soiree.
At the very vintage Vegas Italian-American Supper Club.
Get out!
Yeah.
Wow!
And this is with Jazz and Jeannie Bry and the Speakeasy Swingers.
Get out!
Yeah.
Way to go, Jeannie Bry.
And a,
Hey,
and
Ryan,
a load
you're in
of
front of the camera.
special
You got to watch
celebrity
it
guests
there.
as well.
What are you're not paying attention, John? What do you got? My nose showing?
Yeah, what are you doing there, Joe? Watch that dome you're carrying, kid.
Anyway, so tell us about this gentleman.
Oh, well, Don
Hill.
Hill is absolutely amazing. He toured with Louis Armstrong for 3 years from 44 to 46. He went with the Treniers in 47, and for 55 years, they helped create rock and roll.
55 years.
55 years with the same band, same personnel the whole time.
amazing?
Granted, most of them were related. They were twins and a brother and an uncle and whatever.
Right.
But, you know, Don, being a non-relative, was also a Trenier for 55 years.
Oh my gosh! And I
They
think we've
did
got Don on
6
the phone
movies.
now.
Oh, awesome.
He's on the phone now. Hi, Don.
Hello.
How are you today?
If I could tell you what just happened just 5-10 minutes ago, you would not believe it.
What is that? What happened?
I had an action to the back way, and it's all over.
Oh, Don. Oh, I know what you did.
Yes.
Would you want us to call you back, or?
Well, it's done now, so.
All right, well, just sit around. Don't worry about it.
All right.
You know, do you know who I am, Don? I'm going to give you my name. You got to remember me.
Chef Michael.
No, he doesn't know me as
Otherwise known as the storm that can't be stopped, Michael Leonetti.
Yeah, I know Michael.
You know, I got to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Don Hill, I go back to Don Hill 1971. He was playing the Club La Bistro. I was playing at a place, and I became very good friends. And all our listeners out there, Don Hill used to come and see me perform. And remember Gene Labate?
Sure.
Gene was great. Gene passed away, was my horn player, and he filled in for the Treniers. So when I met the Treniers, they said to me, Leonetti, if you ever come to Vegas, look us up. Well, in 1974, I came to Las Vegas, and Don Hill and all the guys were performing at the Marina Hotel. And Don Hill and the guys got me up to sing every night. And it was true.
There you go.
Them guys, ladies and gentlemen, that I got my break in Las Vegas.
that
And Don, I
amazing?
can never thank you enough for what you've done. And I always, the favorite song, House Party Tonight. Come on, everybody. House
Hey, look, I
Party
wrote a
Tonight.
book called House Party Tonight.
I love that song, man. That was the best. House
I wrote
Party
a book
Tonight.
called House Party Tonight.
Right, that was
You
great.
wrote a book?
Yeah, called House Party Tonight by Don Hill.
Oh,
Great.
That's great.
Yeah, I wrote it in for my 91st birthday.
You're
I'm 93 now.
You're 93. So that was a couple
93.
years ago.
Yes.
Well, you know, Jeannie has been you've been over at the Italian American Club ever since they refurbished it. Actually before
that. Yeah, we were there when Tony Cannarini was there, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And so I
We've been
remember.
there 3 or 4 years now, and we've done the first Thursday of every month. And you know, we love packing that room. 200 people, swing dance floor is filled. It's a beautiful big wood floor.
Oh, it is.
This month we'll have a swing dancing contest. Angelo Casero Plumbing is actually going to be awarding the grand prize to the winner, $100.
Get out!
And
$100.
with a definite possibility, the wonderful Michael Monahan from the Stratosphere is looking at trying to get us comp rooms, like two-night stay for the winner as well.
Wow.
So
Gosh,
we'll
that's
know for
great.
sure by tomorrow whether or not we've got the rooms or not. But we definitely do. Angelo came through with the prize for that. Raffle prizes. We have some amazing raffle prizes. Tommy Rocker's Cafe, the Bootlegger Bistro, Daniel Adias Salon, Daniel Devine. Trying to think. We have so many great ones. We have a massage from Taylor Marie at CrossFit.
Not a
training.
massage.
That'll be
Indeed.
good. So what do they do?
Yeah.
They buy raffle tickets?
Everybody who comes in, the money goes completely to the band. The
Okay.
raffle pays for the band.
Uh-huh.
And at 9 o'clock, the band plays from 7 to 9. And at 9 o'clock, we pull the raffle. And we've had nights where everybody goes out a winner. Base Entertainment offered us comp tickets, two VIP tickets to $1 Million Quartet this month.
Wow.
Wow.
In honor of Don's birthday, we've got tickets to 20 is not the new, or 40 is not the new 20.
What is 60?
I don't know if you've seen the
That's
show,
why
but
I'm going
he's
to be
very
celebrating
funny.
my 20th birthday this year.
There you
Anyway,
go.
Don, I got to ask you a question. You know, we have an organization called WEMA, Women and Men in Music and Arts. And actually, we just started including men last year because we had so many men becoming members. And one of the things that we do is mentoring, and besides raising money for scholarships. And I want to ask you, what would you say is the number one piece of advice that you would give a new artist starting out in this business today?
Practice.
I knew he was going to say
Practice.
that.
That's a very good one. That is really good. I mean, you know, my Jimmy Molador, he says, you know, we played at a lot of these different clubs around town. He said, I practice 4 hours a day to make sure that when I blow the first note into that horn, that it's going to sound great. My dad still practices 4 hours a day. And they're 85, they're 70s, you know, they're yourself, you know. They're still practicing every day.
Well, Don and I go to rehearsal every Friday morning. So
you're a rare
we have
bird.
band rehearsal every week.
Yeah, I don't practice.
Yeah, but if you're just starting out, you did practice when you were just starting out. You played every day.
I put down my cellar.
Yeah, you
at my
played every
grandfather's
day.
house. Yeah, I
Right.
was started at the age of 4.
If you hadn't practiced, you know, what would you do?
You're true. Well, I practice
Yeah.
cooking now every day, and my friends have the pounds to prove it.
Don, speaking of cooking, what is your favorite Italian dish?
Italian dish.
Yeah.
Sophia Loren.
I know, like a Louisiana dish.
Go ahead, Don, shoot.
Red beans and rice.
Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Red
that's
beans
good.
and rice with some crawfish,
There
sweet
you
potato
go.
pie, and some collard green on the side. I know what Don likes.
Tell him about your collard green sandwich.
Well, you know,
Parmesan.
Don, you know, me being Italian, you know, collard greens for me, you know what I mean? I make them Italian style. Now, many people boil them. They use the vinegar, you know, but the Italians, what we do is I fry them with oil and garlic.
Yeah, there
Collard
you go.
greens. And then I salt them, and then I put pepper. And then when it's done, I get a loaf of Italian bread, cut the bread, take the inside out, put the collard greens in the bread with provolone cheese, and I bake it in the oven. You never tasted a sandwich so delicious in your life like this. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. I'm telling you.
Are you hungry, Don?
Yes.
Don, I remember Don and we were in Atlantic City. I was playing, and I remember Arthur Prysock's brother, Red Prysock. Remember him?
Yeah.
Red was
Do
great.
it.
Red was playing, and I had a brand new 1974 35-foot Sea Ray. And I'm in Atlantic City, and I took all the guys in the band out. My God, his kid got sick. I'm in Atlantic City, and they're Captain Starnes. And Red said to me, "Come on, Mike," he said, "you got to take the boy back." And I made a U-turn. I came back, but Skip was with us. And whatever happened to Jack Holland? Greatest piano player in the world. What happened to him?
You're right. He's in Boise.
Is he really? Jack was
Idaho,
great.
yeah.
And the bass player you had working with you at the marina, it slips my mind. Was it Skip? What was his name, the bass player?
Not Skip.
Chip. Great. He laid down a 4-time. That was absolutely
Chip
great. And then you
Cole.
had a great drummer with you, too. I forgot his name.
Chip Kohler?
Cole.
Chip Cole.
Chip Cole.
Chip Cole, okay.
Chip Cole. When
And
I did
Henry Green.
Henry
Great.
Green.
That was great. I'm telling you something. The Treniers, I mean, for me, for my style of music, is pound for pound the best. Because those days, and you won. I remember you won the Lounge Act Award
Multiple times.
multiple times. And I remember picking it up one day, and I said, one day I'm going to win this, but I never did.
They stopped doing the awards. It's not your fault.
What's that? Oh, is that what it was? Well, I'm 62 years old. When I knew Don, I was young. I was 18. I had a head full of hair. I was so handsome. 2 pepperonis in my pocket and a provolone stuck in my pants. It was great.
There you go.
Hey, Don, this is Ricky Cash. I'm here with Aaron Phillips, and we want to wish you a happy birthday.
Hey, Richie, how are you, man?
I'm great, thank you. I'm going to see you tomorrow night. We're gonna come and we're gonna watch the show, and I gotta get 5 minutes with you so we can call into Vegas Unwrapped and tell the world how great you are.
Yeah, I want to thank you guys for putting me through that stint that I had with you.
The Don Hill house party tonight.
A house party tonight.
You
yeah.
bet. But it was the best show that Vegas Productions.
That's my book, man. I wrote a book out.
You bet. It was great. Say hi to Aaron.
Okay.
What's up there, Don? How are you, sir?
Hi, how you doing, man?
Good.
Hi, Aaron.
We have the privilege of actually being written into his book, which was a great honor for us as well. And
there you go.
We missed those times. I ran into Marty Allen a couple of weeks ago at Bagel Cafe on this side, and I reminded him of the interview that we all did with you, and he just beamed and said it was one of the greatest experiences he had.
Yes,
had a lot of fun. Well, listen, it's good talking to you. Many, many more, and you'll see Cash tomorrow night down there while I host the show.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, my friend.
Much. Okay.
Thank you again, Don, for calling, for talking to us. It's great to have you here, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Don.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, have fun tomorrow night.
All right,
thank you.
Wasn't he great,
If you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. And we're going to be right back with the team of Ricky Cash and Aaron Phillips and the Vegas Unwrapped team. They're going to give us some very hidden secret things that they're going to unwrap for us in
where
Las
they got
Vegas.
a good buffet at.
All right, we'll be right back.
Christmas list.
Morning Rider. This is Sandy Kastel and Friends. Here again, your host, Sandy Kastel.
Welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael and the Vegas Unwrapped team that's going to give us some special, secret, hidden treats right now, and they're going to unwrap them for us.
There you go.
Trick or treat is over.
Absolutely good. Cash,
But we
start us
still
off.
like treats.
All right. Well, next week is Veterans Day. I wonder why they make such a big deal about the veterinarians. I don't get that.
Cut that out.
Third annual Veterans Day flag ceremony, Thursday, November 6th. Hey, that's today. Starts at 10:30 p.m. and goes
10:30 a.m.
Oh, yeah, there.
Put your glasses on.
All right, and it's free and open to the public. It's at the Dula Gymnasium at 441 East Bonanza Road. Clark County School District Junior ROT representatives will present the colors, perform an armed and unarmed drill exhibition, and recite the step-by-step meaning of the folding of Old Glory, the flag of the United States of America. Call 702-229-6307 for further information.
By the way, that's ROTC.
Yeah, ROTC.
You said ROT.
Right.
You have the right glasses on?
I have the right to remain silent.
You certainly do.
There you go.
First Friday is this week. Of course, every Friday, November 7th, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Arts District, downtown Las Vegas. Attend First Friday, ongoing arts, entertainment, social block party held the first Friday of each month in the Las Vegas Arts District. And the best part, admission is free for all who attend.
Very nice.
Free.
Let's get back to Veterans Day,
Go for
okay?
it.
There's a Veterans Day ceremony Saturday, November 8th at 10 o'clock at the Henderson Events Plaza, and that's at 200 Water Street. There's free admission. Join city leaders, veterans, and their families to pay tribute to all our military heroes. The event features a presentation of names and the memorial wreath at the Veterans Memorial Wall, presentation of colors, and a music tribute to the armed services by the Henderson Symphony Orchestra. That sounds really good. Go for it.
And what website can they get more information?
Visit thecityofhenderson.com.
Everybody see Forrest Gump? Right?
Yeah.
You saw Forrest Gump. Right?
Yeah.
Lieutenant Dan?
Yeah.
Well, free concert by the Lieutenant Dan Band with Gary Sinise this Saturday, November 8th at 7:30 down at the Fremont Street Experience on the First Street stage. Fremont Street Experience will host for the second year a special pre-Veterans Day concert featuring actor Gary Sinise's Lieutenant Dan Band. Of course, Gary Sinise is not only famous for the movie, but also on TV. Lieutenant Dan's band Salute to the Troops concert at Fremont Street Experience, again, is this Saturday, November 8th, 7:30 p.m. on the First Street stage. It is free and open to the public.
That sounds really... Gary Sinise, great actor, too.
Lieutenant Dan.
Yep, and plus his CSI New York show.
Yeah.
For many years.
That's right.
Legacy X Family Fall Festival, that's this Sunday, November 9th, between 1 and 5 p.m. at the Bruce Trent Park. There'll be free face painting, photo booth, arts and crafts, shopping, hot chocolate, carnival games, and more. We are still looking for pie and chili cook-off contestants.
That's up your alley.
Chef Mike, get out there.
I can't wait.
It's not a meatball.
Raffle prizes and a silent auction to include a gift basket, a massage, facial, show tickets and a cruise, and much more. Admission and parking is free.
Now, for all you folks that are KISS followers or know who Gene Simmons is, Me Inc., Gene Simmons book signing this Sunday November 9th, 6 p.m. at the Kiss by Monster Mini Golf down at 4503 Paradise Road, Las Vegas. Best part? Free admission. Come out to Kiss by Monster Mini Golf across from the Hard Rock Casino Hotel and meet Gene Simmons. He'll be signing copies of his new book, Me Inc. And while you're there, play a round or two of exciting golf in the dark mini golf, get a drink at the bar, and peruse the extensive variety of Kiss items at the retail store.
Very nice. How about enjoying a free evening of jazz in Lorenzo Park? That's Sunday, November 9th at 7 p.m. The Sammy Davis Jr. Festival Plaza. The city of Las Vegas invites the public to take an electric jazz journey around the globe with Allegato World Jazz Quartet. Sunday, November 9th at 7 p.m. That sounds really, really good. And they'll be performing songs from all over the world, including places like Japan, Italy, France, Cuba, Brazil, Argentina, Mexico, and the United States in 6 different languages.
Wow. Do they offer closed caption?
Yeah, you got to make the announcement of where we were going to be Saturday night.
I just wrote that down right there. There you go.
See, that's why we think alike.
This Saturday down at the Gene Woods Racing tracks over there,
that place.
Down on Sunset and Las Vegas Boulevard on Pit Road Racing. Our fellow host, Alan Michaels, of course, we know him as Bobcat on our show, Boxcar on this show. He's challenging not only the boys from Vegas and Rap, but I understand Chef Michael's going to be in a car.
He's a gas man on Heels and Wheels, too.
We're raising funds for Stop Bullying, one of their programs, so we'll be down there. I think John's going to be down there helping us videotape it. So that's this Saturday from 5 to 9 p.m. I think we hit the track at 6.
The big question is, can you and I fit in a go-kart?
That's why we're recording it.
I want to see it move.
That's the thing. That's why the lanes are all downhill. They're going to be downhill. So.
Is this a 2-seater?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Sidecar. Yes, we'll put him in the sidecar.
That?
Last but not least, I do want to mention the Veterans Day Parade this Tuesday, November 11th at 10 a.m., free and open to the public. The course is going to be down at Las Vegas 4th Street Parade route from Gas to Stewart Avenues. Get out, support, and thank our veterans, not our veterinarians, Mr. Cash.
I get it.
For all they've done for us and around the world. And, of course, 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific every Thursday on Vegas All Night Radio is Vegas Unwrapped.
Thank you. Thank you, Ricky Cash and Aaron Phillips.
Thank
for
you.
Those
Thank you very much.
hidden, unwrapped treasures.
Double secret probation.
Yes, I see you're wearing your T-shirt. I love Ricky Cash.
From the fan
you
club.
love yourself.
That's
That's a good thing.
That's the fan club.
Yeah, Louise Hayes says she gets up every morning and she gets out of bed and she says, I love you, bed. She goes to the mirror. She goes, thank you for a good night's rest. She gets up and she goes into the mirror in the bathroom and she says, I love you, Louise. Because she says, look, you have to love yourself and feel good about yourself and everything that you're doing. So I love myself.
I did that this morning. I walked in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I looked in the mirror and I says, you handsome son of a gun.
That's it.
And the mirror said, you lying bastard.
Listen, we've got Wendy on the phone. Hi, Wendy. How are you?
Doing great, Sandy. How are you?
Good.
Hi.
This is Wendy from Sahara Mini Storage.
No, Wendy from... Oh, and her husband, Stormy.
Curtis.
And her kids are...
Curtis.
Curtis. That's Grizzly Adams.
Brad Pitt.
That's Grizzly Adams. With his purple hair.
He's there today. He's in the background. I can hear him.
We love you, pal. What's
up with you guys today?
Oh, not much. We're just kind of doing some specials with all the tickets that you guys so graciously gave us for all the shows around town.
Okay.
Yeah, we're big time.
You come and rent a unit with us at Sahara Mini Storage.
Yes.
We will give you 2 show tickets of your choice. And we are at 8140 West Sahara Avenue between Wendy's Hamburgers, yay, and Mad Maddie.
Well, that's wonderful. I want you in that plug. Just cost you $200. Well, anyway, we're honored that you're eating with us Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And I bought a bigger turkey because I looked at the size of your husband and I said, wait a minute, this guy's going to put a dent into that table.
Well, you
so
know what? They came out to Canyon Gate Country Club to see the show, you know, and he was wearing a brand new suit,
Looked
tuxedo.
very handsome.
And was that a tuxedo, Curtis, or suit?
That was a tuxedo.
That was a tuxedo. And then she bought a brand new dress. You guys look stunning. Yes, it was so nice to have you out there to support us.
And they said, who is that guy? I said, that's Luco Brazzi's nephew. He's a collector for the Gambino family.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. And you guys have a wonderful day. And thank you so much for all those special treats that you guys are giving everybody.
Thank you, too. too, you guys. Love ya.
Thank you
very much.
We've got Laura Rubelli. Am I saying that correctly?
Actually, it's Rubelli.
Rubelli. See? You never
Rubelli's
know.
better.
You look
Rubelli
at it,
sounds better.
Rubelli. And she has her brand new magazine. I'm so excited. And yeah, we met over at Canyon Gate Country Club with.
We did. I heard you sing. You're an amazing singer.
Oh,
Sandy.
thank you. And Janet Marie was there from Echo G, and they were putting on a fashion show. And they were also there with the other designers that are going to be doing
Cobra Culture.
Yes, Cobra Culture, and they are one of our sponsors for the TV show. As a matter of fact, we already filmed a clip with them. Yes, with both of them.
Very nice. I love their clothing.
And
it hides everything.
Well, and they actually will specialize the dresses. I mean, they will make them specially for you, which is a wonderful thing. And they're a Las Vegas manufacturer.
See, John, don't make
so
a
it's
dress for
great.
you.
And that I love to hear that because that's what my magazine is focusing on. Las Vegas fashion.
Right. And so we're going to do something with them up in not your first edition, but your next one.
The April one.
Yeah, the April one.
I know. I'm proud to say that the January issue is just about finished.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting.
I was just telling Sandy during the break that I'm always on to the next thing. So I'm already on to the April issue. I'm like, and I still have like little deadlines for this issue, but I'm like, no, I'm done. I'm already past this one. I'm on to the April one already.
Well, they say you're always tweaking to the last minute, till
most definitely.
Exactly.
Most definitely.
And then now, what was your inspiration to create this wonderful magazine for us?
I've been an image consultant and a personal stylist for about the last 8 or 9 years. And really one day it just occurred to me, there's not one single magazine in Las Vegas that caters to only fashion and style.
I know they've tried it a couple of times, but not the right people have been there, I guess.
Okay, well, you know what? I've written for so many different publications in Las Vegas. I was the beauty and fashion writer for Las Vegas Woman for many years.
Oh, well, that's great.
Right, and I styled their covers.
Yeah,
for many years. And, and I adore them. And one day I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to branch out.
Yeah.
I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to concentrate on fashion and style. And it's been fabulous so far.
Fashion, style, and beauty.
Fashion, style, and beauty.
I love it. I love it. And it ties together with what we're doing with staying fit and fabulous forever.
Forever.
We've all heard John Lindquist, haven't we?
Love John Lindquist.
I know, he's great. So it's called Las Vegas Style Couture.
Correct.
Magazine. And now, do you have spaces for people to advertise?
We absolutely always have space for people to advertise. We would love to have some new advertisers.
And what kind of advertising are you looking for, advertisers?
We'd love to have boutiques, anybody in the fashion and beauty industries. Hairstylists, makeup. Absolutely.
How many pages is your magazine?
The first one's going to be 48.
That's not too bad.
It's not bad. If for my dream, by next year, it'll be double that.
And your distribution?
5,000 copies.
That's not bad.
That's not bad for the first one, right?
For the first one.
Yay.
I know. And I'm so excited because we now have distribution at downtown Summerlin, Tivoli, District.
Yes, great. So you're all over the city.
There's Queensridge Towers and a lot of the country clubs here.
Oh, that's good. Canyon Gate Country Club.
Canyon Gate Country
Club. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Park, Anthem, I'm Red Rock. So I'm really excited. Yeah.
So are you only putting this out then in those locations and then people will come and get them, or are you going to be sending them out also?
I'll be sending them out. There's a place on the website where you can subscribe.
Okay.
So I'll send them out to anyone who wants it, and I'm sure I'll have a big box in my car for anyone who wants.
What are your subscriptions going to be?
Very cheap.
Very cheap. Very
$7
reasonable.
maybe.
$1.
All right.
$1. I don't know.
You better watch it. You're saying it on air,
Right, exactly.
Canyon Gate is great. We're proud to live there because every time I go golfing, they have like yarmulkes. You have to wear a yarmulke as you're teeing off. You know what I mean?
And it flies off his head every time.
And it flies off my head
because
every time.
Because he doesn't glue it on,
You know what I mean? It was, thank you very much. Oh, you're a dead man. What I get you Saturday?
It's that wind that's going to give you the propeller.
Is that?
He used to wear the little, and had the little propeller.
Tom Terrific.
I won't say.
Wasn't that Pee Wee Herman?
Beanie and Cecil.
Who was it?
Beanie and Cecil, yes.
Beanie and Cecil,
Magilla
that
Gorilla
was it.
also wore one too.
Oh,
I didn't want to go there.
Magilla Gorilla for sale.
So as a stylist, and this is one of the things I wanted to talk, that I want to talk about with people about. In fact, Nan Kogan from over at White House Black Market, we've talked a lot about that. As a matter of fact, I'm wearing one of her outfits today.
Matter of fact, so am I.
Oh, so are you.
Hey, so is John.
And how important it is to have somebody kind of, step back and give you advice to help you to look the best that you can look. Because, as we're going through changes, we're all in different shapes, sizes, and which is a good thing, you know what I mean? Because everybody's different, everybody's unique. So, but it's also about wearing clothes that really show your figure off best and show your personality off the best, and sometimes, they've got a lot of shows like that on TV.
As an image consultant, one of the first things I had my clients do was fill out a pretty in-depth psychological form where they would say to me, why are you asking me this?
Yeah.
And I would say, because it's going to help me dress you, believe it or not. And by the time they were finished and I analyzed it, I was able to not only know their body type and their coloring, but know a lot about them. And from that, I was able to dress them very easily.
Sometimes I notice I'll pick out something to wear and then I see myself in a picture and I go, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that that's how that looked on me. Sometimes some of the dresses, they might have a little cleavage and you think, oh, it's okay because in standing straight on in front of the mirror, you look fine. And then if you're turning sideways and the camera's getting a shot of you,
Exactly. And that's why it's always good to have an image consultant.
You go, I wasn't expecting to show that much, And this is one of the things where a stylist can really help you. You're right. And Chef Michael always looks stunning. Now, are you going to you obviously have women and men.
Yes, and as a matter of fact, our first cover is Anthony Cools.
Oh, really? Well, wait till
he's looking very stylish.
Well, I got to tell you, if you see Chef Michael in his electric blue,
we might have to feature that.
You are going to have to definitely, because he started out when he was 10 years old. He was wearing suits to school. Okay, that's how long he's been wearing suits. And it's interesting because when we first got together, women would come up to him of all ages. What? Anyway, they would come up to him and out of the blue and they say, oh my gosh, you're dressing so sharp. And a lot of guys, have gotten into this casual look, and they're walking around in shorts to go to a fine dining restaurant. Hello? What happened?
I was about 19 years old. I was still living in New York City, and I was at Tavern on the Green.
Yeah.
And it was a brunch during Christmas time, and I remember vividly people walking in there with sweatpants with the lines. Remember how Adidas sweatpants were in back in the day? At Tavern on the Green. And I remember thinking, my God, does anybody have any respect for anyone anymore?
And growing up in Las Vegas, and a lot of you guys have, been here maybe not as long as I've been here. I've been here since 1963 when we moved here. And, I saw how people dressed. And when I went out, and of course I'm a performer, so I was always wearing gowns and stuff to sing in. But everybody was dressing up and looking sharp, like Michael does all the time, when he goes out. And then through the 80s was what happened. All of a sudden, everybody was coming and, the buses were coming in. Sorry, but everybody's getting off the bus, with flip-flops, shorts, and bikini tops.
So when the hippies grew up, they didn't make their kids dress up.
Actually, a lot of the kids revolted and did wear things
now,
against.
The sweet kids dress up to the nines.
Yeah. So go ahead. Sorry.
When I was at the Stratosphere, when they opened up at that time in 2000, I was the owner of Las Vegas Image Magazine. So naturally, we were invited. It was a black tie event. At 12 o'clock, the doors opened up. Now, we were on the second floor coming down in the elevators. And it was a black tie event. Almost 1,800 people dressed in tuxes.
Oh.
When the doors opened up, I was with a gentleman. His name is Jimmy. And the doors opened and people walked in with the baby carriages. When Kmart came to Las Vegas, that was the style. Because I remember when I performed at you had to wear a jacket. They have places where you had to wear a jacket.
Yeah, Michael's when it was over at what was the other?
It was the Barbary Coast.
At the Barbary Coast,
right.
You had to wear. Well, first of all, Barbary Coast. I mean, the Michael's used to be only just for the high roll. And then they opened it up to the public, but you still had to wear a suit or a jacket. And if you didn't have a suit on, then they would give you a jacket to wear, okay?
But the entertainment changed the style.
But then it changed, and all of a sudden I went in, and people were wearing casual clothes in Michael's. And it's just sad because, and when we did our thing last year, we did the opera and art event at the house, and we made it a black tie event. People went out, just like Curtis did, went out and bought a tux. You guys wore the tuxes when you came for our events.
Right. Right.
And I got to tell you, women wore gowns. They went out and bought a dress specially for, and they said it's so much fun dressing up because they're not now they're starting to do it more and more.
But
and
the fun now,
we helped kind of push that
is
back into our
undressing.
culture
That's
again.
the fun. After you eat a big meatball sandwich, you just want to take your clothes off and lay
So,
around the
all right,
house.
as a WEMA, I want to get you involved with WEMA, okay, because we're all about empowering artists of all ages through education, mentoring, and scholarship, and Jeannie will tell you this.
That's fabulous. My children have a band. So.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, they're 13 and 15.
There you go. In fact, we're going to have some kids on that are like kids, and they're a trio. I think it's called THRE with the 3 cards. 3 cards. We're going to have them on too. They're just little kids, singing these songs, Sinatra songs or something.
Oh, how nice.
But the idea is the mentoring. What is the number one thing that you would give advice for to somebody just starting out who wants to have a magazine or do something, like you've done? Be a stylist or something.
You have to put 24/7 into it. There are no shortcuts. That's the one thing that I've learned, especially as a new publisher of a magazine. It is a 24/7 job, but I'm loving every minute of it.
But when you love what you're doing,
it makes a big
It's not
difference.
work, is it, Jeannie?
It's right.
It's right, Aaron.
It makes a big
right,
difference.
Ricky? Right, Michael?
Leave me out of this.
When he plays, when I first met him, I said, he wasn't playing drums, and I said, you really need to be playing drums. You need to be cooking. You need to be doing these things because this is the heart of who you are. And we all need to pursue our passions. And I think we're running out of time already. I can't believe it. We got 1 minute. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for being on the show today. Thank you, Chef Michael, for sharing your wonderful recipe with
We're
us.
trying to get a chance today. What's all right?
Yeah, you did. You did the sandwich, remember?
What's
And we hope you all can come
that's right.
tomorrow night. It's
Jalapeno.
my going away party as well because
Where
I'll
are
be
you
gone.
going?
I'm going to
you're
Cripple
going
Creek, Colorado to do
and
a
you're
show.
going to do a
It's an
show.
original
I'm so
musical
excited.
called Winter Wonderland, and I'm playing a Sophie
congratulations.
Tucker character.
Oh, right,
my
Sophie.
gosh.
Yeah,
And
it's gonna
thank
be
you for
fun.
bringing Don Hill on the show.
Thank you for
And
having us.
thank you, Don, for calling for us.
love you, Don.
For talking with us. And Don Hill, you're going to be celebrating his birthday tomorrow night, Thursday night at the Italian American Club. And to Laura Rubeli, congratulations on your new magazine.
Thank
and we're
you
going to
so
be
much.
doing some stuff with you. I'm so excited. And thank you, Chef Michael. And if you're just tuning in now, it's too late, but you can see us this afternoon on YouTube because John Stiles will be posting our video up there and you can see everybody. And we'll see you back here tomorrow morning in the studio, KLAV, Lotus Broadcasting. Bye, Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show. Bye.
Hurry down the chimney tonight.